Let's talk about the onion seller situation. So, Ghanaians are in their market selling onions, right? And then Nigerians carry their two left leg from their country, obviously came into the market, trying to get into the retail business. In Ghana, retailing is against the law, especially if you're a foreigner. A foreigner retailing is against the law. But Ghanaians will always support nonsense. So they decided to allow these people to join them to sell the onions because Ghanaians believe that everybody has to survive, right? We are all in Africa. Everybody has problems in their country. African countries are struggling. So if you come into my country and you want to join my business or do something, of course I will let you. So that's what Ghanaians did. They allowed these Nigerians onion sellers to start selling in Ghana. Now, please stay with me. As they were selling these onions they sell to people is not even good onions. First of all, Nigerians do not eat onions like that. So they don't know which one is good onion and which one is bad onion. It's recently that they came to Ghana and they saw Ghanaians selling onions or eating onions and they were like, oh, okay, because they don't ask questions. When they see you doing something and they like it, they just jump on it and they want to do it. Yes, that's how they are. So they decided to sell onions because if you eat onions, then you know that there are good onions and there are bad onions, right? So they know that their onions are not that up to standard. So they sell it cheaper. 1 cedi is to 123 naira. 1 cedi is 123 naira. So if they come into your market and they want to sell cheaper things, of course, they are coming to break your business and destroy your business. And the Ghanaian farmer said, no. The Ghanaian onion seller said, no, we will not let you. You came to meet us. We gave you space to stay here. All of a sudden, you want to come and climb on us and tell us how to sell in our market. Why? We will not let you. So these Nigerians got offended that they are trying to fight the Ghanaian market sellers, the onion sellers, to push them to destroy their market. And these people stood up for themselves. So they called their people in Nigeria because they know the schedule of the onion sellers because they are in the same market with them. So they called their people in Nigeria and told them that the Ghanaian onion sellers are bringing onion from Niger, and they showed them where they are going to pass. And their people went to meet these onion sellers in the market, on the road, and seize their their cargo. 52 cargo were seized, right? And then when they seize their cargo, because they know very well that when they seize that cargo, the supply in Accra is not going to be enough. And then people will be forced to buy this. You see the sabotage. Now, I have so many questions. 130 million people. You cannot sell onions in your country. You have to come all the way to Ghana to sell onions. Cross 2 borders to come and sell onions. What is wrong with these Nigerians? Do you have to come to Ghana before you can sell onions? And we say that your onions are inferior. Of course, there are some Ghanaians who are saying that, oh, there are no inferior onions. Yes, there are inferior onions. Go and find out. It might not be the same word that is being used to describe it, but there are bad onions and there are good onions. Some onions are very weak. They get rotten easily. Some onions are not of high quality. Even if you go into the food production, agriculture, there are goods that are high standard that they sell higher, and there are some goods that they don't. There are some crops that when it grows, there is no deformity, there is nothing wrong with it. So those of you Ghanaians who are supporting these onion sellers, may Nigeria happen to you. And when it happens to you, don't come crying, okay? We need to protect our farmers. We need to protect our markets, because that is how come when they get into your market and they destroy your market, they are not even going to maintain it again. There will be a time that you cannot even get onions to buy when they take over the market. So let's be very careful.